It is a beautiful day in Glacier National Park. That's right, Glacier National Park. And Silvana and I are about to do something really special. What are we gonna do?
Road to the sun.
Road to the sun. Do you have your sunblock?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could get pretty close to the sun. I think that's why they call it Road to the Sun. You see, so we're gonna bring you along on what's supposed to be one of the most beautiful scenic drives in all of the world. And it is a gorgeous July day, and we found our way to a spot, one of many stop-offs, where you can stop and take a view of the beautiful scenery, such as you see right here. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can hear the water. Now this is not a place that you would want to slip and fall into the water. Look at that current going downstream. Wow. That really is something. And I'd imagine there's probably some pretty good fishing in this river, but boy, that water is flowing. All right, let's go see some of the park. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day. All right, you know, it doesn't get much better than this. This is what's called Red Rock, and this stop was just off the road from where we last were, and it's incredible. The water is just crystal clear, and you know, if it wasn't so cold, it would be tempted to go in swimming. There's a little pool just right over here, which I'll share with you in a moment. But look at that view. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. All right, I decided to see if I could join this group of folks down here, give you a view. Look at this. Boy, that's a nice view right there. This should give you an idea as to the force of this current. Look at some of these trees that have just kind of found their way lodged against the riverbank here. Really something. And folks are climbing over the trees and going out to the rocks. Maybe I can do the same. I just gotta kind of watch my footing. It's kind of like the old military days, if you will. Find my way out there. Sure. Silvana is walking around here somewhere. Wow. Look at that. That water is just gorgeous. Red Rock is what they would call this. And probably because, looking at it, the rock is, well, the rock is red. And look at that current. Holy, wow, I can't remember the last time I saw water so clear. Look at that. Gorgeous. Look at that. That's a nice view right there. Look at that water. Just gorgeous. It is like crystal, absolutely crystal clear. Probably take the camera underwater for a moment. Alright, I better not push my luck. and get back up on shore. This should give you an idea as to, we're at the lower elevation going on the road to the sun, so we're still in the shade. But this will change, I'm sure, as we start to climb the mountainside. We stopped just a short distance up from Red Rock to look at this view. Just gorgeous. You see if you look closely, you probably can't see it, but there is a waterfall, actually several waterfalls coming down off of that mountain with the snow melt. And everywhere you look, there's just an abundance of beauty. Look at this. That is just beautiful. And there's streams coming down all different sides of the mountain. No sooner had I stopped filming than look what pulls up. You got the red bus. We could have taken the red bus tour, but there's all the tourists. There's a gentleman with his GoPro. Isn't that something? Quite historic. Oh my goodness, there's 3 of them. There's 3 of them here. Like a caravan of red buses. Look at this. Wow. This is red bus number 107 right there.
Are you going to show that to people?
Look at that. Wonderful. Really, really nice. Great way to see the road to the sun. You know, falling under the category Mama didn't raise a fool, I decided that probably one of the best ways to do this, if you can't be on the bus, is to follow the bus. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow the red bus, and where the red bus stops, that's where we're gonna stop. And that way we know that we'll see all the important things here on the road to the sun. Will you just look at that? Absolutely beautiful, right along the side of the road. Just gorgeous.
It's near Columbia.
Well, I can't say that I've died and gone to heaven, but I can say that I've stopped and looked at Heaven's Peak at 8,987 feet or 2,739 meters. There it is. Look at that beautiful sight against the beautiful July bright blue sky. What defines a mountain? Is it the ancient seas contained within its rock, the millions of years of pressure and collisions forcing the land up, or the great ice sculptures that scoured and shaped its sides? A mountain is all of this and more. To us it may be a seemingly immovable icon of time, but on the vast geological timeline it is but a fragile second, forming and unforming. Wow, that is just absolutely breathtaking. And it talks about, gives you a timeline, and it says over 1.35 billion years ago it was an ancient seafloor. 60 to 7 million years ago it was intense pressure. 2 million to 10,000 years ago it was glaciers. And today, current, why is it shiny? Water from melting snowfields. Water once helped build the rock and now helps erode it away. On cold nights, melt water collects in the cracks in the mountains and freezes, wedging the cracks wider. As this pressure repeats itself, eventually large slabs of rock slide off, slowly changing the face of the peak. Wow, isn't that something? Just beautiful. And over here is another information panel. Heaven's Peak, here, revealed above you. When our planet turns away from the sun, avenues of light stretch out into the dark infinity. Astronomers might see the birth of our universe in flares of colorful gases. Geologists can visualize grand valleys like these, carved out by ancient glaciers on Mars. Naturalists may observe a dark, protected haven for nocturnal animals like bats to hunt, while dreamers envision worlds upon worlds of unending possibility. What will you see? Oh, wow. What a view to die for. And look at this setup right over here. I mean, I've never seen such a camping, I've never seen something like this before. They have the cargo carrier, or what would seem to be a cargo carrier, up on the top of their Subaru, and it unfolds into a nice little bed, if you will. There's a couple young girls up there just enjoying the view of Heaven's Peak. But isn't that something? Wow. Love people, love nature. That's called iCamper, I-K-A-M-P-E-R. Fantastic. I've never seen something like that before. Right up on the roof of the car. Look at that. And they've got a ladder. The ladder just goes right up inside. Isn't that something? Fantastic.
How about you guys want to turn turkey?
All right. On with the tour.
Lay down.
This is one of the more breathtaking views I can ever remember seeing in my life. Look at that valley with the mountains on each side. This is like a postcard. This is something you'd see in a postcard. And I bet early morning or early evening, or late evening I should say, would be the best time to take a picture of this spot. And equally as beautiful, if I walk up just along the road, you've got this waterfall. And this waterfall is just coming down the side of this mountain and flowing underneath a bridge. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. You'll hear many people say that Glacier National Park is one of, if not the most beautiful national parks in the United States. And this would probably be one of the reasons why this has got to be one of the more beautiful scenic views that I've ever seen in my life. Look at that valley, just stretching for miles, meandering its way through these mountains. And you got these cliffs off to the right. Just stunning. And then, as you can hear, there's water running, and that would be Haystack Creek, which I'll share with you. It's actually coming out from a tunnel underneath the bridge, underneath the road to the sun, if you will. Look at that. Oh, wow. Just gorgeous. And then if I cross over the road, I'll be able to give you a view looking up the side of the mountain. Wow. There's Haystack Creek. That's fantastic. That view is just absolutely stunning. And right across the water from that incredible view, look at this. You got snow. Isn't that something? Now I'm gonna see if I can't get Silvana to go up on that snow and make some yellow snow. Go up there and make some yellow snow, Silvana. Yeah.
In a
that-
minute.
Huh?
In a minute.
In a minute? Oh yeah, go make some yellow snow. That would be wonderful. Oh, look at that.
Agora a neve.
Just fantastic. That was probably all snow all the way up that mountainside there. Welcome to the Weeping Wall. Wow, this is definitely one of the more interesting things that we've seen on our drive up to the road to the sun. And this really, not only is it interesting, but it's just beautiful. It is just an entire wall of little to large waterfalls coming down the side of this mountain right onto the roadway. In fact, some of the folks, like this person here, you can see they cross over and they just go on down. Wow, this is really, oh, and the water is cold. My feet are in it and it is cold, but oh boy, it's refreshing, especially on a day like today. Look at that. And it goes for a while, all the way up the side of this road. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, it's refreshing. Boy, if I were a little kid again, I might very well have my swimsuit. Oh, my feet are walking through this and they are, oh, that water is cold. But look at it. I don't know that many other people stop and get out such as I have, but I don't think I could have given you the full-on experience as if you were here yourself. Look at that. Oh boy, I bet Paul and Debbie in the villages are probably watching this on their big screen, and maybe even wishing they were here. Oh wow. And it keeps going. There's a little bit of a respite right here, but just up ahead it's coming down. Cats and dogs, I think is the expression. Look at this. Wow. That really is something. Wow, look at that. Alright, let's find our way back up to the truck. They do have an area that you can pull off and go up and look at it from a little bit of a safer perspective. But oh, that feels good. That, my friends, is the Weeping Wall. Look at this. Wow. Fantastic. On with the tour. Here's the view just across from the Weeping Wall. And I don't know how far up we are to the top of the road to the sun, or the summit, you can actually do the road to the sun and go out the east entrance. And that's something. Now, I don't know if this is Glacier, but I think it's a snowbank along the mountainside here. Look at this. Wow. Really is something to see. And boy, if you had some climbing boots on, you could probably climb up there. Really is wow, that is something else. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, and look, and somebody wrote something here on the side of the glacier. What does that say? Oh, look at that. Tom plus Silvana. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. Tom plus Silvana in the side of the glacier. Somebody knew we were coming, I think. Isn't that something? Wow. Oh boy, goodness gracious. All right, let's get on with the trip. It really is. The view here is just spectacular. You think you've seen the best view, and then you go a little bit further and take a look off the side of the road, and you see what's better than the last view. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that is just too much. Absolutely too much. If someone told you to go climb a mountain, this might be a very good place to find one. This is the Logan Pass Visitor Center, and for all intent and purpose, this is where I'm going to wrap this video up of the road to the sun here in Glacier National Park. And boy, it's been a great day. Look at this. Look at this view of the bus right here. This bus right here, I was just talking to the driver. This is an 8-hour bus tour that you can take starting from the east entrance. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just really gorgeous. And I'll give you a peek inside if I'm able to. Let's see. Sure, there's the driver's seat right there, and there's your cushion. So you take one of these and you're going to be sitting comfortably for 8 hours in a nice cushioned seat. And the visitor center, boy, look at this. They've got the Canadian flag and the American flag. Canadian flag probably in great part because of our proximity to the Canadian border. And you know, I've been here before, but to be quite honest with you, I can't really remember much of the visit previously. So for all intent and purpose, it'll be like my first stop here at the visitor center at Logan Pass. So we'll go on inside and take a look. Well, we found our way up to the store, and I thought there might be concessions like sodas and what have you, but nothing but refrigerator magnets and t-shirts and coffee cups and little stuffed critters and what have you. But there are some trails around here, and we'll just take a few minutes and kind of walk through the trails. Look at how pretty. Absolutely beautiful. And I don't know how high up we are, but I'd imagine we're fairly high. And I'll show you the flowers. Look at this. Look at the beautiful flowers. Wow. Really beautiful. And the air up here, as you can imagine, is just fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance of pines. Wow, just gorgeous. All right, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this visit with Silvana and I to Glacier National Park. It really is a special place.